So if we see what is the compound action potential, what is the cochlear microphonics, what is the summating potential. So in these images, what we see here, basically, these images show how the peripheral auditory system, the nerve recordings are done. When we talk about the peripheral auditory system, we're just talking about the auditory nerves and how the auditory nerves and their recordings can be done through some tools like WEM, through electrocochleography. And there are these three waveforms which are very important. And these among the first that we see is the compound action potential waveform. The compound action potential waveform is the one with the negative peak 1 and the other one having the negative peak 2. And in between the negative peaks, we get a positive peak there. And that positive peak is the action potential, the compound action potential. And just next to what comes the compound action potential, which is not a very high threshold, which is not a very big threshold. It's just the 10-20 dB threshold, which is noted as the compound action potential. And then just later, next to the compound action potential, what is recorded is the cochlear microphonics. The cochlear microphonics are not very easily recorded, and they're not very regular to record also. These are recorded for some special cases. These special cases may be the cases of ANSD. So if at all the CM is recorded, which is the cochlear microphonics, then they come and fall in between the summating potential and the compound action potential. One thing very specific and peculiar is the three of these potentials are the behavioral thresholds. These are the behavioral thresholds. These are in response to some sound waveform. The sound, which is the acoustic nerve sound, which is taken as a stimulus inside through the insert earphones, and it's a auditory stimulus. This stimulus goes inside the cochlea and later to cochlea, where the nerves start, the auditory nerve. From there, we have the compound action potential, we have the cochlear microphonics, and we have the summatic potential, which are recorded at some threshold level, to a certain threshold level. And they are must, as always, recorded, since we have the peripheral auditory system in most of the mammals, the animals, experimental mammals, animals. And though always we are more interested to record them when we have cases of ANSD in humans as such.